Last time on Magical Miss. Pink, Blue, and Aquamarine rushed into Charlie Branson's home after Pink sent an SOS to the group chat. Blue and Aquamarine sent the evil Charlie doppelganger away, and hopefully they'll never come back. The marionette in the mirror proved to be more of a neutral party, thus opening another can of worms as to who the real enemy is, why the mirror is so important, and why cuttlefish plushies are making evil doppelgangers of children. Willa got asked out on a date with Kayla, but he sounded a little strange about it, and Izzy decided to contact Mrs. Fields about selling different plushies at the What Good store. And Mrs. Fields' reaction didn't sound so great. Willa also got into felting, and thanks to Izzy, have come up with a temporary solution to monitor people with the cuttlefish. Willa's handmade plush keychains have been enchanted through Izzy to send out distress signals to them if any Mariana magic is sensed near the holder of the keychain. The question is, will it work long enough for them to figure out what's going on? Grab your sleuthing caps and flamethrowers, we got some plushies to get rid of. Welcome to Magical Miss.
We can open in media res as you're getting to school today. Unless there was anything you guys wanted to check on beforehand.
Can I send an email to the manager of the daycare to notify them that I have found someone to help train the daycares with like some choir, classical songs for caroling. Again, it's like a month away in December, so if she wants to meet the person who wants to volunteer with this, perhaps we can do it later after school, maybe before the kids come or like after the kids leave type energy. Mm-hmm. Because I have things that I want to do and I need that person to be busy.
Oh, not the note take.
I know.
So tense.
You message her. Her name is Miss Llewellyn, spelled Llewellyn. Llewellyn. And you send her this email the night before, and when you check your email in the morning, you have a read receipt on for her, but she has not responded.
Okay.
You, after knowing her for a while and working with her for a while, you know that it takes her about 48 hours to respond to a message on a good day.
Jeez. Okay.
Okay, then knowing that, I would give her a little wiggle room of like sometime after school, after the kids leave, so you could meet with her in person, decide if this is a good fit.
Mm-hmm.
Type of energy, and I put in, I CC, of course, Jazz is CC'd, and I put her phone information and email address again at the bottom, just for Miss Llewellyn's own purposes.
I want Izzy to help me enchant the new plushies that I have vigorously felted over the night.
Roll me is crafting physical or mental?
Is that I feel like it's a physical thing because I'm
roll me persona.
Ooh, interesting.
You have to be in a good headspace to craft properly.
Okay.
Oh,
roll me plus persona.
That's a +1 for me, so we'll see how this goes.
I'm gonna move
Stanley dice. I'll move over to +1. Ah, shit. That's a 6.
You managed to make like a handful of lumpy plushes.
Are they at least vaguely cute or not?
Yeah, they're cute in a way that's endearing because it's like, oh, they sure are.
Oh.
They sure are there.
Shit. Yeah, like I said, it's like a misshapen cow with like a sprout stuck on it.
So it's like, is it a penguin, a cow, a poor zebra? Whatever you want. What kind of black-white creature is this? Maybe it's a bird?
It's maybe Forky.
You make 6 plushes only so that in canon you can do the all right, we got the accent challenge TikTok audio. You've got Beanie.
You got me. We got B. And third of all, we got D.
You've got a solid amount of plushes, but they're not the most conventionally attractive.
Okay, now I need to have you to enchant them, so please do that.
Okay, let's go. What would you like is Mystical okay to enchant these?
Honestly, I just need 3 because we only know 3 people with like plushies on them.
Okay.
Because Charlie already has one.
Charlie does. Yeah.
Charlie's the only one that has the cute one.
Yeah.
That's also a 6.
Oh my god. Starting rough today.
We're doing terrible today.
Starting rough today.
Let me say this. You,
Oh no.
you're standing, like, in, like, the vestibule before walking into the school building, trying to enchant these. Like, you're standing together and, like, hold between your hands. And, as you're standing there, you hear someone go into the school building, and the door slams behind them, and you hear, son of a bitch, what the fuck did I do? And Josh is standing there with his hands kind of up like this, like, what? Are you mad at me?
Is he talking to the door?
And you see him, he kind of, like, puts his fingers to his temples, and he looks over at you guys and is like, what are you guys doing?
Wait, what?
Backing up slightly to get context. Did he yell at the door?
He yelled at the person that slammed the door behind them.
Okay, so not us.
No, he didn't see you until he kind of turned and saw you guys, like, huddled together holding me.
Is hold.
Is he kind of, like, trying to, like, kind of cover up kind of what she was doing? She was like, we're just going to school? Do you want to see the plushies that Willa made?
There's
Is it the cow? I pointed at that, like, mysteriously like a bird.
They're ugly, but they're still my children.
He looks, and like it looks like he doesn't know how to process all of that. Like he looks to you, and takes it, and he kind of like holds it. Like
That one's supposed to be a cow.
how?
I don't know. It was literally 2 in the morning when I was doing this.
What? Why were you making these at 2 in the morning?
I was stress felting and I hold up my fingers and I definitely stabbed my fingers with like the
Holy shit! What the fuck did you do to yourself?
No, I was felting. It's a new thing. The thing is though, you have to take a needle and like stab the wall 1,000,000 times and like I don't.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I have so many band-aids on my fingers. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Stress felting.
Hands it back to you, like, gently. And, like, your fingers brush just a little bit. And he goes, all right, well, at least you guys are being normal and doing weird shit. I gotta go.
Who's acting weird?
He opens the door and...
I mean, besides that person.
He's standing in the vestibule, and I need you guys to roll to touch his heart. See if he will tell you what's going on in his little brain.
Okay. Ice dice and math fairy dice.
Oh god.
Okay, +2.
Ice dice, baby.
Ooh. That's a 10.
Ooh, splendid.
A 10.
Well, I mean, it makes more sense coming from her.
He looks to you, and he's like, Jake won't talk to me this morning, and I don't know what I did.
Jake?
No, he's being super weird. He wouldn't answer any of my messages last night, and, like, needed to talk to him about some stuff, and now he just, like, totally ignored me. Like, he wouldn't even let me pick him up for school. You know what he did? He biked here today. He doesn't bike anywhere.
Skateboards.
He boards.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, so I gotta go figure it out. So just... And he looks at you guys, and, he puts a hand on either of your shoulders and goes, just stay weird, okay? And then he turns and runs into the building.
I look at you and I'm like,
first off, that is the single strangest request I've ever heard Josh ever say.
yeah,
Be ourselves?
maybe
That is what he wants
maybe
to do.
maybe I'll rebel and be normal. I don't know, but like,
No, what you should do is just wear your LARPing costume. We can drive back real quick. We have like 15 minutes till Val. You can put on your LARPing outfit. I don't have one. I don't have one. That's way too sweaty to actually go outside and LARP. But I can
I will
you back.
support you from afar, but I will not get sweaty.
And she's like, I like playing D&D at the table.
But okay,
That's where she likes to
but
play it.
Jake has a plushie, and if he's acting out of like his normal self, fuck.
Yeah. Question for the DM. Do I have a general idea of where Jake would be in this moment?
You would generally think he would be at his locker because it's preschool and like it seems like he just got to school, so he would need to go drop off his books at his book bag.
We need to
Does
check on
it?
Mercedes
In his
too.
book bag.
Yes. So, based off what we know, which is very limited of the mirrors, would I think it's better to A, divination where he is currently, or B, divination to his bedroom? To see, because like with Charlie, the thing was in the mirror.
But then it came out.
But like can I like? I guess I'm just like trying to think. Can I get like an insight of like how he's
It
acting
depends.
currently, or if he has the plushie, or
I
if the
would
things in
want
the
to. I would want to find Jake, and
You just wanna find Jake?
destroy the plushie because that seems like our only logical way of
Okay.
dealing it with right now.
Okay.
Because otherwise you're just gonna get like a cool view of a teenage boy's bedroom.
I don't
It's gonna be so fun.
Rather not.
Yeah, no, I don't think he cleans up well. Yeah, let's go find Jake. That's
Okay.
probably the best course of action.
Do your
before
divination,
school.
girl.
To see where Jake is?
Yeah.
Divination is to look at a location, not like find someone. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
really?
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check.
You can't
what I
divine like a
vaguely wrote.
person.
I glimpse the truth plus mystical.
Maybe you can at least like divine his locker
Hold-
and see if he's there.
Hold plus 10 is hold 2. So I think I can just do glimpse the truth questions. Okay.
Nice.
Well, I get to
Nice.
ask 2 questions.
You get to ask
Everything.
3 questions.
You have the keys to the world.
Oh, on a 12 plus, you can ask the GM any questions about the situation.
Oh.
Not on the list.
Where's Jake?
Do we? Okay.
Where in the world is Jake?
Yeah, where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Where's Jake?
Part of me is just like, can I know the known location of everyone in the school that has a plushie? Could I ask that?
No, the cuttlefish locations.
Could I be so bold on a 12 to ask for
Or Jake's cuttlefish.
all of them? Where the locations of the cuttlefish recipients are
Of the ones in school
in the
currently.
school? Yeah, I was like as specific as possible.
Watch her list like 10 people that we don't know, in addition to Mercedes and Jake.
Yeah, and then we had to try to track them down.
I don't think I can give you every cuttlefish that's
Maybe just the
like
one
Then
out
can we
there.
just do the 2 that we know?
But I
Mercedes
can
and
give
Jake?
you, I'll give you Mercedes and Jake because they are essentially in the same spot.
Oh, okay.
You see that Mercedes is like hanging out around Bree, and you see that Bree looks a little like startled because Mercedes has straightened her hair.
Oh.
And
okay.
you see that she's kind of dressed a little more like preppy.
Okay.
Oh no.
And the most unsettling thing that you see in this vision is that Jake has an arm up against one of the lockers and is
Wait,
kind
is
of
he
leering.
badass bad boy? Like, I don't fucking care kind of
It's like
vibe?
school sucks. I'm gonna stitch.
school is lame. I don't want to learn. He's kind of like leering a little bit at Lene, who is over the moon about it.
Oh, you're telling me this, right? We need to fucking stop
immediately.
this. We need to go right
Okay,
now.
so after seeing this, I turned to Willa. Izzy turns to Willa and she's like, okay, we're gonna have to play 20 questions. You distract. I'm sorry, but you have to distract. Go around from the left. I'll be around the right. I'm gonna try and like. She makes them. Yeah, she makes the motion to like she's gonna try and magically snatch them,
Okay,
break them, and just like have them fall on the ground, slash return them.
okay.
And see kind of like what that does, how that works.
Let's go. Break.
Literally just like the football.
And then I have keychains to like here. Oh, coincidentally enough, here's the keychain that there. Okay, so I go find.
Yes, I tell her exactly which way to go, so hopefully I can come around from the other side and we can just pinch them.
Yeah,
Yes. Pinch them.
we
like a
flanked
little
them.
crab.
We flanked them.
Roll me.
The timeline is wrong. The timeline.
Roll me a keep your wits about you.
Both of us.
Yes, it is plus persona.
Oh,
Okay.
As you guys are pulling off a rather
shenanigans.
Where this is the gutsy
Plus
thing.
one, plus one. Oh, okay. 8.
Okay. Stanley and Honey Dice. Let's go. What do we got? Being a +1.
8. Nice.
Oh,
Okay,
perfect.
nice.
Yep. Phenomenal.
So you guys solidly make it to there, but as you are like coming up, you notice that both Jake and Mercedes catch your eye. Mercedes catches yours, Izzy, and Jake catches yours, Willa. So
Okay.
You can go in, but you have the knowledge that this version of Jake and Mercedes know you're coming.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's good because I want to talk to them and distract them. So I'll like wave at them and I'll like walk up to them and I'll just start doing my 20 questions with them. Like, hey, so what's going on with you and Judge? Did you guys like have some sort of fight? Hi, Mercedes. Very interesting hair. It must have taken you forever to do that this morning because your hair, you never straighten out your hair because you know me, you both and I know as curly girlies, it takes forever to straighten the hair. How did you keep it straight?
Shaking hands of curl maintenance. Mercedes looks at you and goes, like, looks you up and down, and she smiles. The smile that you know from her. But she goes, I'm sorry, do I know you? And turns back to Bree. And Bree kind of like looks at you and looks at Mercedes and looks back and is like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
And Lene goes, Mercedes, darling, don't worry about it. It looks like some little ants have gotten in our way.
Oh my
They're
god.
attending our picnic without permission.
Izzy, just go pluck the thing before I punch Lene in the face.
Willa, don't you see that we're a little busy here? And she puts a hand on Jake's face.
Wait, Lene?
Yeah.
Lene. Oh my
No,
Stop it.
Do I have an eye on their plushies? Do I have an eye on their plushies, like their cuttlefish?
Can I use my fool's look or something to like find something that could probably help the situation? I could find the plushies for you
Maybe.
and point them out to you.
Roll me a Be Vigilant.
Beat it. Okay. I was like, everything's a +1 now except for physical. That's still a neck because I think I need to keep that characterization soft.
You're like, I'm gonna punch my way through this problem.
Can't do that.
Oh.
12? 12?
12.
12.
You see that this Jake has the has his keys on a carabiner on his pants,
Mm-hmm.
and you see that the keychain is hanging off of it.
Okay.
Snip that off, girl. Just magic that off.
The thing is like part of me, I feel like the best thing is to rip and then magic it back like how we did with Charlie's for like more of a signal. So if I can just at least rip it for now and then maybe just figure the rest out later. So we're just gonna do an I wish and see what we can do with it.
Jake first. If anything, Jake.
We can have Jake and Lene be fun.
No.
We cannot.
We
can't
cannot.
be happy. So that is a 9, which I believe is just it might just be a hold 1.
Please be a hold 2.
It is a hold 1.
Fuck.
So at this point, I can only do 1 for the moment, which is I would like to. Are they still looking at me? Who's Mercedes was the one that noticed me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So kind of greeting Mercedes. Well, you're talking to.
I'm talking
Yeah.
to Mercedes and Lene.
Okay.
I'm talking to Mercedes
Okay.
and Lene. And Jake
Which
is
Jake
like,
does kind of like turn and look at you, Izzy, and you see a strange expression cross his face, like a conflicted one, and he like runs his hand through his hair and goes, "Sorry, babe, we don't have to talk to these people." And you see him kind of like reach for Lene and go, "Let's go over this way."
No.
So
No.
I want him to like, okay, so when he's like looking away, I'm going to try to either like magic that thing off of him / like rip it. So like the force of like kind of just like taking it
Also,
off, just like snapping it.
The
like,
whole carabiner or just the keychain?
just the keychain is the only thing I really care about.
Mhm.
So I want it to break. I need it to break.
Can I intercept Jake and Lene from like him like going to reach over for a shoulder? I like slip in beneath it, like, hey, listen, I want to talk to you. Listen. Hey.
And he's gonna be like, yeah, Willa made these really cute plushies for you. We talked about them the other day. For you and ladies and for Bree.
Roll me a thwart peril, Willa.
Plus physical, plus fucking 2. Plus fucking 2.
If you roll me a plus physical, baby.
That's a
wait,
6.
Fuck you. I love you. I'm so sorry.
Fuck Lene.
Because my thwart peril rolls, I can roll mystical.
So you gotta roll better than me, girl. Fuck! That's a fuck! God damn fuck!
Willa, wedge your...
Wait. If I roll a 6 or less on plus mystical, I can reroll and take 3 harm.
Yeah! Stuff your toe really. You shove your elbow really hard into a wall.
So that is a 7, so that barely passes.
Barely.
Willa, you take that harm. Willa, you wedge yourself in, but you lose your footing and fall back into Lene, who tumbles back and her bag spills out into the hallway, which you see like a bunch of like tubes of makeup and like her car keys and like...
Do I spot a keychain on her?
No, but her compact mirror opens and you see a little bit of reflection in it. Izzy, as you are kind of going, you snip the keychain, but as you look down and see the kind of refraction of the mirror, you see that puppet man staring up at you, and he waves.
Oh no, I don't like
Hold on.
any of this. We got spooky music now.
Oh god. Hold on. I want to I wish again real quick.
Please do something, girl.
I'm sorry. I need to do like these dice need to be blessed or something.
I feel like we need to have pocket knives on each other so we can just rip up plushie.
Wait.
I feel like you would have a pocket knife.
I have a pocket knife.
Take a pocket knife to school. A Swiss knife or like a Swiss Army knife.
I can really just stab this screwdriver into it.
Or like maybe they're nail clippers and they just have like the little pointy file thingy.
Pointy file, yeah.
So that is an 8, so that's still a hold 1. So could I with that power like rip/destroy the plushie, like picking it up, like oops it fell apart, and then at the same time like with toe or something just close her compact mirror?
Sorry, what was that?
I could try to close her compact mirror.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just want to rip the plushie. Okay, with the I wish, with the like moving 5-pound object, just rip it and just see if that is enough for Jake to snap out of it.
Yeah, you tear the seams on the plush and it kind of like, you see it kind of deflate a little bit itself. And Jake looks a little confused. But Willa, as you kind of go towards the mirror, you see that the puppet man has disappeared and you see a reflection of Jake in the mirror. And you see him kind of like looking up and you see him start to like bang on the mirror.
They're body swappers!
And he kind of like slams his little hands up and he's like waving frantically because he sees you.
I like nod at him and I'm like, oh my god. Can I swipe the compact mirror?
Roll.
Slide it.
Yeah, literally. Roll me plus physical.
+2.
Can I maybe help her with something?
Oh my god.
What did she roll?
A 5.
Okay, I would like...
Fuck? I have leveled up again. I've leveled up again. Pencil, please. Oh my
I
God.
can make a common item that fits into my hands. Can I make an exact replica of her compact mirror?
And swap it?
Yes, and just like pick up all her stuff, put it back in her bag, and like put that compact mirror back in the bag, and just take up my compact mirror and be like, whatever.
Yeah.
If she says anything, I'm like, I have the same one. Oh wow, look at that.
Just, oh my god.
It's like, oh my god.
But yeah, but she's kind of cursing you out and she's like, oh my god, how did you spill all my stuff?
So that is a 9, so that's still a hold 1. So exactly what I said to happen. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so am I now in possession of the mirror? Or do I have to roll plus physical?
No, you picked it up.
Okay, good. Oh my god, I was
Yeah, because she grabbed all her stuff and like kind of grabbed her bag towards her and was like, watch where you guys are going.
Sorry.
It's an off day.
Whatever. Come on, guys, let's go. And she looks very like, she's like preening. She's so like proud of herself. And you see that Jake is at her side and Mercedes kind of turns.
Act any different?
No. Shit. Mercedes looks over her shoulder and kind of sticks her nose up, and Bree kind of looks back and is like,
I hate all of this. I hate all of this.
Bree kind of like takes it, like walks with them and then turns back to you guys and steps back really close and goes, I don't know what's going on today. I'm sorry. It feels kind of weird, but
No.
See you in class.
This should be illegal. This whole interaction should have been illegal or something.
But bye. I gotta go, but bye.
Yeah. I guess I don't know exactly why Willa was so interested in this mirror, but it's a mirror.
I look at you.
What do I see when I look in the mirror?
Roll a be vigilant check.
That's a 6.
That is, oh, thank God. Fuck this bullshit. Fuck this game. No. 10. 10, please. 10, please. Please.
Do we see a Jake?
You see, in the mirror, you see that it looks like a mirror to begin with, but then as you kind of like look a little closer, you see that there's a figure all the way to the back, and it kind of looks towards you, and as it gets closer, it's Jake, and he's like waving at you like, hey,
Okay, I like.
Oh God, hold up. Oh my God, hold up.
I'm whipping out Stanley from like my backpack, and I'm like, Jake is stuck inside the.
Fuck no, Izzy is taking us into a private goddamn empty classroom. We are going into an empty classroom. We're not doing this in the hallway. No.
The first bell has rung, so class starts very soon.
Okay.
You have like 2 minutes.
I'm taking.
It's fine.
I like whisper to Stanley like.
Fine, we don't need an education.
I'm like, okay, so I'm walking to class and I'm like whispering to Stanley, Jake is in the compact mirror. We destroyed the plushie, but Jake's body is still being possessed by the evil doppelganger.
So what, he's in the mirror?
Yeah, the actual Jake is in the mirror. I don't know. Maybe we could talk about it during lunch or something. I don't know.
Oh shit, oh fuck, that's not good.
No, it's not good.
No.
Does that mean Caleb is stuck in his rearview mirror in his car? Because that's where the keychain is.
Why is Jake stuck in Linnea's compact mirror? Is it the first mirror he's looked into?
We'll figure it out later. Oh my God. Willa's sweating, stress sweating right now.
Besides Jake just waving, can Izzy, like, I don't know, in like a notebook scribble like what happens and like show that to the compact mirror, like write it on the mirror, show it to him in some form of note?
You can try.
I would like to attempt.
You can try. Roll me a plus mental.
Okay. 11.
Nice.
11.
You have the wherewithal halfway through your message to realize that you need to be writing it backwards for him to be able to read it.
Yes, of course.
So what do you write to him?
Well,
What happened?
What happened? Yeah.
He kind of looks and he like looks around and he shrugs.
How'd you get in?
He
Charades?
He looks around and there's nothing around for him. He's dressed in his pretty normal clothes, like, you know, just kind of casual stuff. And he looks and he like puts up 2 little hands and he goes,
2 words.
Two versions of you?
and he nods. And
Did you talk?
he nods.
So you talked, but maybe the other person didn't talk?
Did you guys like touch bodies? Did you guys like touch hands or something?
Did he ask you to come into the mirror?
He nods, and you see him like kind of make like a hand motion, like smoking. Like he thinks he's high.
Oh, that's fine though. That's fine.
And he's like, bad trip.
We'll help him. Like we'll say like we'll help you.
Okay.
And you see him make one more hand movement, and it's like this, kind of like a puppeteer.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he kind of like makes a little motion like of a puppet. And he kind of shrugs again and is like, I don't know. And then you see him kind of sit down and just look a little dejected.
So the marionette is a bad guy.
Izzy kind of looks at Willa and she's like, okay, so good news, bad news. He thinks he's high.
Cool.
No, he's not gonna feel like
Cool. So he won't remember any of it.
Bad news, destroying the plushies doesn't do anything. So maybe we need to do research on what the fuck a doppelganger is. I go into the Benny and the Jets group chat and kind of like say, after first period, we need to meet up developments with Nefarious Mermaid situation.
You get a text from Daisy pretty immediately that's like, Do we even need to go to first period? This sounds pretty drastic.
Oh, shit.
You're given a choice. Do you play hooky or not?
The thing is that
Last time we got caught out of class, we got sent to detention.
Yeah, we did. So it's like we already have a demerit against us.
You've already played hooky.
I kind of say, can't do that. Me and Willa already are down 1 detention this semester. But keep an eye and ears to the floor about any strange behavior.
Stay away from mirrors. Mirrors are a big... I type in the group chat, Jake is stuck in a mirror. Send.
Izzy was just like, I'm trying to say it shouldn't be outside in the open.
It's a very specific scenario. I have a proper code name for Jake being stuck in a mirror.
Benny said,
We have the hypnotized one for a reason.
Jake is Josh's friend, the one that's like
Airhead skater boy.
Airhead skater
Did
boy.
you
Golden
say,
retriever.
see you later, boy?
Benny, that was not the time.
Wink.
Izzy laughs at the message.
I reacted an angry react to it. No, it's not the time.
Hi.
Oh gods. No.
Okay.
But Daisy sends back, yeah, we'll keep an eye out. It doesn't seem like they've really hit the senior class just yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus.
Izzy's like, okay, so maybe we don't have to meet up after first period.
Maybe lunch. Maybe
Lunch.
lunch.
And then Izzy kind of also writes out, we think either a body swapper, doppelganger, marionette, if either of you know anything or are able to research anything before lunch, maybe we can have a better idea of what we can do.
The bell rings and you are tardy to class.
Oh god.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
rushing to
fast
class.
walking as fast as
Rushing to
we're
class.
fast walking. We're going.
Oh God.
You hear
Yeah, Miss
VP
Bird's
Todd
gonna be
go,
mad.
Nope.
what are you guys doing? You're not in class yet. If you guys beat me in a class, you won't be tardy. And he's running after you.
No, I grab your wrist, Izzy, and I'm speed walking the fastest I've ever done.
Oh,
No, we can't go to the detention. We can't go to detention. We can't go to detention. We have plushies to deal with.
Only plus physical, both of you.
Is that a 6?
I don't remember.
No, that's a one. Well, maybe you can get out of here. I'll take one for the team. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I tripped over my
Take that thing.
I tripped over my shoelaces. Okay. All over.
You fall in that trajectory pushes Izzy into the classroom, which Miss Bird kind of looks over and is like, hey. Hey.
Izzy, no, it's like, hey, and just calmly just walks over to her. Just waits to see if Willa comes in right after.
VP Todd squats beside you and goes,
Wait. Before he does that,
yeah.
could I tie his shoelaces together before you can just do
Roll for it. Roll for it.
Roll for banana peel.
Roll for shenanigans.
Roll for shenanigans. Come on, pretty please wishes to happen. What number is that? That's a fucking 2. 4? That's a 6. That's not good enough to get you out.
Joke's on you. He wears Velcro shoes. But he squats down.
Velcro shoes? Is he 4? Is he 4?
He's telling a lot of children.
Velcro no slip shoes for croons. Fucking rockin' sneaks. Which but those are what you see, and you hear him come to a halt, and he squats beside you, and he taps your arm and goes,
I'm out.
That was a valiant effort, Miss O'Brien. I'm gonna give you an option here, because you nearly beat me, but you sacrificed yourself for your friend, which I find very noble.
Okay.
I can either give you a detention today, or you spend your homeroom period having a discussion with me.
I'll have the discussion.
He smiles, and the siren on his helmet turns on, and he goes, good. Duty calls, I'll see you after third period. And he starts power walking down the hall again.
Make you breathe! I did not get detention! I did not get detention!
But she sacrificed herself for me.
Oh my god.
There we go. My notes say VP Todd +1 convo with Willa.
Oh god.
So now you get to have a heart-to-heart with VP Todd today.
Oh god. Oh no, Apollo, no.
Oh no.
No, he has his paw on things.
Oh, there he goes.
He can stay kind of.
Oh my god. I stand up and walk through the door, and then I just make a scene. I did not get detention. I have a conversation with him though at homeroom, so I don't know what that entails. Willa just kind of puts her head down on the desk.
Izzy kind of just scratches her and she takes out like a bag of fruit snacks from her bag and gives it to you.
She'll start jokes on you. Gosh. Merch.
Oh my god.
Fucking merch.
We could just like quote
We'll just
everything.
make stickers at this point. Like, we're making fucking stickers, people.
Thank you.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh
The goddamn helmet.
Stupid helmet.
Jazz looks at you and is like, Are you good?
No, it's a very rough day. Did you know VP Todd wears Velcro shoes?
Yeah, I heard that was a rumor, but I didn't think
No,
he
it's
actually
confirmed.
did.
It's confirmed.
Because that's interesting, I guess.
I don't know why there's no Velcro on the floor. It's just tile. What is the Velcro sticking to? Imagine how loud his footsteps must be when he's in a carpeted library. Crunch, 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 crunch. Anyways.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'd like to text Willa. Or actually,
We're sitting right here.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Izzy's way too fucking paranoid right now. That's it. But she says, do you think we should let you know who know about Plan H? His best friend, should we let him know about Plan H? Or that is kind of happening?
I mean,
And that we kind of have it in my bag right now.
Plan H.
Hypnotized.
Manipulated.
I mean, how do we make
tell
sense?
Josh that Jake is currently trapped in a mirror and is currently being manipulated? Pink and blue exist. So, right? And so he would probably something believe about that. Like, do we tell him that something's happening? Do we invite him into the fold?
Willa, Gina, I would love this.
Josh is right. Yeah, me.
Gina would love this.
too. I know.
Willa's thinking like, no, I don't.
It's like, would Willa want Josh to get involved?
Not right. I feel like not right now unless you try to convince her because she just doesn't want to put a target on Josh's back because he doesn't have any powers.
Yeah, so that
He doesn't have the useful skills unlike Daisy. Daisy can handle herself just fine. She like
Daisy will not let you think that
me woman. She can fucking beat
She
people
will
up.
let
if
you
she
have
has
no
to.
other opinion of her other than that she could probably cut a bitch.
She can crack open someone's skull just because she can. Josh, oh god. I mean, if it really comes down to it, then yes, but Willa's very apprehensive about this. So unless we try to convince her otherwise, probably not going to happen right now.
Izzy's not going to try too hard, but just considering that he already thinks something is weird, Izzy kind of just shrugs.
We can say, like, maybe he's
just
high.
wanna-
A bad batch of something.
Until,
He had, like, a bad batch of something.
you know what? Josh can just come up with whatever explanation that he currently has. Because anything that we tell him, he might just take any other way that he wants, and I don't know how that's going to happen. So Izzy kind of just settles back in her seat, like fully knowing that she has no power to break any of the plushies, and Jake is just sitting in her bag, and Josh is just sad and just sitting next to a very excited Lene, and she's not happy about it.
Oh yeah, Lene is like
Yeah.
whispering to Josh, like the whole class, like excitedly, and you see Josh just keeps like deflating a little bit.
Aww.
And he just looks like super bummed about it.
Aww. Sad.
Oh, Jesus.
God. God, I don't fucking know.
Is there anything that we're doing in biology currently?
Nothing super major. Like Ms. Bird is lecturing. It's one of those like it is a standard class.
I just need to be able to research anything about body swappers or doppelgangers and mirrors.
Mhm.
That is Izzy's goal, specifically probably during when she's helping Miss
Branson.
Which Miss Branson's not here today because she took the day off. She took the day off to stay with Charlie because you told her that Charlie was having troubles at daycare.
That's right.
Perfect. Okay. Can we time skip to there?
Yeah. So it is after first period. So if you wanted to meet up with the Schwartzes at this point, you can.
Schwartz locker rendezvous. Let's go.
Schwartz locker rendezvous.
Of course they would. Of course they would.
It's an SLR.
Mhm. I love it. I love it. Okay. So I guess we just have to.
Okay, so I guess you tell like more of the mystical stuff, and Willa talks about how she narrowly escaped detention once again, and now she's going to have a talk with VP Todd, whatever that entails. He has Velcro shoes, everyone. It is confirmed.
Izzy kind of just hands you another like little fruit snack pack or like a little crackers at the
Thank
time.
you. Thank you.
Benny and Daisy
A
kind of
small
look.
bottle of water.
You mentioned the thing about the shoes, and Benny and Daisy look to each other, and then they look back at you, and they're like, "Oh, we started that rumor.
No, it's legit.
It's legit."
It's fucking legit.
Oh, that's great.
I actually have Velcro shoes now.
No, I
They
heard.
kind of look proud, and they're like,
You
"We're
started that
influencers."
as a rumor?
What made you start the rumor?
Benny shrugged, and Daisy went, "We were bored."
We were. Other rumors have you started?
They kind of like look at each other, and they're like, "Nothing of importance.
No. Hold on.
Just dumb things that 8th graders say on high school tours. It's not a big deal, anyways."
Okay. So, Izzy is going to do some more research during her TA time, and I guess we can just like I don't fucking know. I really just want to like
Like, if you guys have any ideas,
Research
let me know.
on, like, Daisy kind of looks and goes, "Research on
doppelgangers,
what?"
doppelgangers lore and
Anything that
stuff.
I can figure out lore-wise on anything, like doppelgangers, body snatchers, anything to do with mirrors.
What about Cowie, Benny? Cowie hasn't been like participating in helping us, huh?
He like touches his necklace and he goes, "She has been kind of in a bad mood recently."
Whoa, okay.
And he kind of looks around and goes, "I think she's sick."
Sick.
Is it kind of just like open Stanley, like
I have Stanley.
Sup?
oh my god, did you hear that? And just like, is everything okay?
Oh, rescue puppy. Rescue puppy.
Okay, so like I hold up the mirror. I don't have it opened.
Mm-hmm.
It's closed, and I hold it up to Stanley. I'm like, do you sense anything that we can like somehow get Jake out of here? Do we need to smash the mirror to like get him out of the mirror?
Well, smashing the mirror is not really going to help you there because it seems like Mariana's using mirrors and like the reflective property of it to create rifts in the plane. Not like rifts like our rift, but like, you know, the universe.
Mm-hmm.
She's expanding that difference between the physical and the magical, having that limbo in between to stick people in.
Okay. Do you have an idea as to how to get them out?
Like, does breaking the mirror keep them in, help them get out?
We destroyed the plushie.
Do we need to push the person back into the mirror?
It's one that you've got to bring whoever's there. You saw it with Charlie, right? If Charlie had touched that mirror back there, and you hear Cowie go, then she would have been sucked in and they would have swapped places.
So
it is the oldest trick in the book.
So we gotta do a whole switcheroo. And
Can we get him to touch the mirror again, you think?
He shrugs and goes,
I don't know if it has to be this mirror, though. That's the thing, is that
it would be very convenient if it were a bigger mirror, because trying to shove Jake's hand on this mirror is probably not going to work very well, considering now he's Velcroed to Lene now. And it's the most repulsive thing I've ever seen.
which that's Linnea's mirror, isn't it?
It is.
It is. So,
Linnea's Mariana.
I mean, Izzy like just pulls out her notebook
Penny looks
and just right next to it why Willa thinks that this person's Mariana. There's a nice list with different reasons next to different.
There was Betty that was Mariana, but now it's been crossed off now.
And he's like, not everybody you don't like is Mariana, okay?
Izzy's like, I've been trying to tell her this, but I also keep writing everything down because at the same time, I can't refute any of this.
No, because our gut was that you were the person that we thought you were, and we were right initially, but then we got sidetracked with someone else. So always go with the gut feeling. My gut feeling is this one, this one, this one.
There's a list of like two solid good candies, which is Linnea and Marigold Shit, and then like two others that are just like very minor, but like also Miss Fields now is kind of going as a suspect. So we got like three solid-ish like people with a decent amount of bullet points.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Daisy really raises her brows and is like, that's pretty thorough of you guys.
Question everything.
When the safety of Diamante plus wherever else is in jeopardy, I'd best be taking good notes. And Izzy goes back to taking notes.
Stanley, rolls his ball against you, Willa, and is like, can you open the mirror for me again?
Okay, I open the mirror and I hold up Stanley.
Roll me plus mystical.
Oh, that's a +0 to that, so.
I roll mystical.
You're busy writing notes, sister.
Oh, that's fine.
You're writing notes in front of your short crushes.
Oh, actually, 8.
Oh, nice.
It's an 8.
Solid.
You see a message painted on the mirror. And it just says, good morning.
As in, like, paint?
Paint.
Yes, it's the.
Do I not see Jake in here?
No.
Jake's not in the mirror anymore? God, the marionette.
Why did it say good morning to you?
It waved at me when I first...
We've met it before.
We've met it before. Oh, yeah, Stanley, that's right. And I give Stanley the lowdown of what happened.
You what?
We asked him who he was, and he said he was a friend. And then he also warned us to run
When Marigold Shit was coming.
Yeah, when someone was coming into the house.
So I don't know if this is a neutral party, a nice person, or a person who thinks they're doing nice things but is actually capturing our friends. I don't know. It's freaking me out.
But this thing showed up right around.
And what did this thing look like? What was it?
The marionette puppet thing with no facial features.
Faceless, carries painters.
An easel and a painter's thingy.
And then also the little marionette thing.
Yeah. It sounds familiar, Stanley?
He sits and he goes,
I'm not sure, but it could be someone magical like the threes of you. Sorry, Miss Schwartz. I ever so apologize that you did not get...
A magical person?
It's the only thing that makes sense, because logically, we don't exactly really have puppetry down below. That's not exactly our ish.
Linnea.
Dirk Jensen Jr., art student. And he said he would love to have powers.
I'd be cautious. I wouldn't trust this person if I was you.
I think it's Dirk Jensen Jr. Anyways.
first bell rings.
Okay, well, I'm not going to get tagged by Velcro Shoe VP Todd again, so I'm gonna go to class now.
Well, right now it is my teacher's 8 hour.
Mm-hmm.
So, Izzy is going to take the little fanny pouch
Go
bag that Stanley is in.
Yes.
So I'm taking Stanley.
Oh, bye, Willa. I'll see you later. Don't do anything stupid, please.
No, I'm gonna play the trumpet. That's the only thing I can do.
She can't fuck that up.
That's not
I
exactly
can't fuck that
stupid.
up.
No,
I can't fuck that up.
No, she really can't.
That'd be very difficult if you did.
Izzy turns to the two Schwartz twins and she's like, I am going to try to do research in the library. If either of you are able to swing by or join, bathroom, fake it out of there, just don't get in trouble.
They look to each other and they go, oh no, I believe that we have the capability. We'll be there in about 5 minutes.
I'm pretty sure they have a plan. Okay.
Izzy, can she just go to the library? Okay, cool. I was like, does she have to check in with Mark?
Well, no, you make eye contact with Mark through the window and he waves and he beckons you in and you poke your head and he goes, just so you know, Miss Branson is sick today?
Yes, she did send me an email. I have a couple things to do for her, and then I'll, if I have any free time, I'll restock shelves or something else.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Sounds good. See you, Mark.
Bye.
And Izzy kind of just trops down and just like hides herself in a corner and logs into a computer and like sets Stanley up on the table, kind of so he can kind of peek out.
It's like a little stand.
Phenomenal. And Izzy kind of like hunkers down. She's like, okay, so what do you mean by like maybe magical? Like what powers would they need in order to trap people into mirrors?
It's one that, if you said he's kind of like painting stuff, and if he's able to go between, it sounds like he's got some kind of like life-giving in a way, because that's a bit more like creation. He seems to be manifesting things out of his little drawings or whatever, or its drawings. We don't know what it is. I'm just saying he, as you know, I'm an old school kind of guy, and I assume he until proven otherwise.
Why did it have to be a puppet though?
You think I could cast divination into this world using the mirror that I currently have?
That's incredibly dangerous, Izzy.
Like, dangerous how?
He does nod and goes,
It could be very easy for you to lose yourself in there and get kind of sucked in, which I don't think would be the best to...
And he kind of like looks around and goes,
I mean, if Willa's mind is being pretty frequently attacked by Mariana, and if we lose you to this extra dimensional plane, that might not bode well for everything going on, because quite frankly, I don't know if I can trust Benny and in his thing. Cowie's Cowie, but I don't know Benny that from Adam, really. And I know you know him in a way, but
yeah.
And he looks and goes, it takes me a while to trust somebody. You know, you two were a bit of a special case for me. I don't usually go off of vibes, but you all have good vibes.
Willa nods.
and Willa's playing the trumpet, and she goes, that's right, I do have good vibes.
Izzy texted Willa to be like, Stanley says that we have good vibes.
I see the text on my stand, and I'm like, I smile and I keep on playing.
Yeah.
Yes. Izzy is just like, okay, but like she doesn't fully seem convinced. Like she would do this if she feels like there's no other option.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like, okay. So setting Stanley down, she's going to just start looking up the keywords of mirror, doppelgangers, body snatchers.
Mm-hmm. Roll me a
Research check.
Roll me a plus mental.
Okay. Pokey dice. Ow.
Ah!
You want to take it? Yeah. That's another 2, so that's a 5.
You have a tough time synthesizing anything. Like, all of the information is either on, like, really old GeoCities sites, or, it's just, like...
Blocked on the school's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you do have something blocked on the site for being a social network.
Okay.
But you see there are results, it seems, and like
I can't see them at school.
Yeah, you can't really look into them too deeply. But it seems that there are multiple like polls of like old legends and old myths that kind of focus on mirrors and doppelgangers.
Do I know anyone who can hack the school Wi-Fi?
My dad. He
Willa's dad.
owns the network of Diamante City at his fingertips.
But he is also very busy fixing all of the voting machines.
That's true. So unless if I roll like a 14 or whatever on a dad check.
Hold on,
dad.
Roll dad check.
I have a proposition. Okay. Izzy would like to call Mr. O'Brien.
Okay.
Oh.
Does he pick up?
You hear?
Hey, Mr. O'Brien. I have a proposition for you.
Izzy, is that you?
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, it is Izzy. Sorry, I'm at school right now. I'm during like my little like teacher's aid hour, and I'm doing a project for school, but I can't access some of the files, and I need to put a presentation together by like the end of the day. So it's a very bad time crunch, I know. I was wondering if you could unlock a couple of the files from the school Wi-Fi. It's just like some old Legends lore on like old monsters. It's just like some like thing like around Diamante. So I was wondering if you could do that. I know that you're terribly busy, so I was wondering if maybe I could send Arthur over to help you with your technical issues, because I know Willa was saying that you had some issues. Arthur is actually very handy with most computers, being my dad's secretary.
Roll to convince someone with advantage.
Yes! You're the fucking goblins!
12.
Goblins with a trench coat, let's go!
Come on, devil titties, 3 6s all around, let's go!
Wait, what?
Devil titties. Come on. 6.
Bullshit! Hold on.
Really? 1s and 2 2s.
What is this?
Convince someone.
Someone, which is plus persona.
And you have a +1 to persona, and that's still technically a
I
failure.
get a 6, that's not it.
Yeah, it's not it.
No.
God damn, we both have the bad luck
Good
cloud.
idea.
We have the bad luck cloud.
Oh no, it's plus emotional. My apologies.
I mean, still, unless it's
Still.
mystical, I can't make it.
Yeah. Mr. O'Brien goes, oh no, that won't be necessary. Also,
Please,
he
Mr.
can't.
O'Brien, I really can't.
He
I really
can't
need to
help.
get these
I-
sources. Or could maybe you access them and send them in an email for me? I don't think that they're bad links.
No, they shouldn't be. Can you send me those? I'll be sure to look at them for you and see what I can get.
Okay, I'm sorry. I see them by the end of the day, and I know that you have things that are happening with the ballots, and I wanted to see if maybe Arthur could come and help you. I didn't want to be more of a bother for you.
No, it's fine. It's confidential, so it's fortunate. That's the reason I'm doing all of it, so that they have, if anything goes wrong, they have someone to blame. Wait, Willa's poor dad.
Just fucking overworked.
Okay.
He goes, can you look in like a book?
Colleen, maybe. Colleen, she has a Tumblr. She knows how to bypass.
She knows how to code.
She knows how to fucking code. You have her on Discord.
Izzy.
And also, Colleen's with me in band class, so she won't be able to respond.
Which she is tooting away beside you.
Yeah. I confiscated her phone because the last time she failed miserably with a section of music. So I have her phone, it's flipped over and it's on my stand.
Well, her iPod Touch, let's be real.
Yes.
Okay. Izzy messages Willa to have Colleen look at her phone. Messages Colleen that exact same kind of I need these links accessed, or I need a way to access these links, or I'm gonna have to get off school grounds. And then she still would like to call Arthur and see if she can convince him to go over and help Mr. O'Brien anyways. Because if anything for the dad campaign, we need to have them get together anyways. So this is how they get together.
Okay, so I think I'll hand over Colleen's iPod when Mr. Strickland is berating the flutes once again for fucking up measures 82 through 87, and they're making them go over it a million times. So we got 10 minutes to kill now.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
10 minutes to kill.
Phenomenal.
So here you go, Colleen.
Oh. And Colleen looks down and she goes, why does she want to access this information? And you see her pull out her iPod and she goes to the links and she goes, it's not even really interesting.
She
For
doesn't
her
think it's
school
interesting.
paper.
You see her screenshot a few of the pages and send them to you.
Okay, phenomenal. So I have the pages that I need.
You have some.
I have some. Okay. Is there anything useful I can glean from this?
Roll plus mental.
Roll plus mental.
Roll plus
We need to
reading.
find some good dice here.
Can we bask these in the moonlight? Set them up with crystal, water?
Cleanse them.
That's an 11.
Okay.
Nice.
You read a legend. It is an old, I'm gonna say Icelandic.
Ooh.
It's an old Icelandic legend. And you see that it is telling of a scorned prince that after being kicked out of his family's home, he ran over to one of the hot springs, and he kind of sat by the water's edge and just kind of cried into it. And as he looked down and saw his reflection, he touched hands with it and melded into a new world. Now, this was one of those things that, for the scorned prince, seemed like respite. But it didn't last very long, because he watched himself stand up from the water's edge and walk away, leaving him behind, trapped, imprisoned.
Okay.
So, is there any way I can glean from this how the monster operates?
From what you can glean from this is that there needs to be a touch component between reflection and owner of the piece. Like, owner of the plush. There needs to be
Owner of the
connection.
plush. Okay. So Jake needs to touch a mirror? Just a mirror?
Does there have to be an emotional desire to get away or leave? Because in other tales I've heard about people swapping places, it's like, I don't want to be here, I'm bored, I'm tired, I don't want to continue doing these things. Like, does there have to be another component of, this is not what I want to be doing, or I want to seek out adventure? Does there have to be a longing for something different or new in order for this to happen?
Not necessarily based on this myth. It just seems to be that, like, the formula of it is the touch component with the reflective surface.
Okay, so we need Jake to touch a mirror.
Preferably, probably with the other Jake there.
All right, bye, Jester. Thanks for coming in. We'll try to destroy the marionette puppet doppelganger. I don't know what's going on.
Jake to come back.
We need Jake to come back.
Jake, come home.
Jake, Mercedes, then Caleb. That's the order of operation.
yeah. Because honestly, Jake being with Lene, one, aggravates me. Two, is just so fucking wrong on every single level. It's like, no.
We can't let Lene win like this.
No, we cannot. We cannot.
The Schwartz twins come in as you are kind of getting those notes, Izzy, and they both pull up seats beside you, and Benny goes, "How goes it?"
Izzy. Oh, I have to sneeze. Oh, I'm not gonna sneeze. Go ahead. You're not gonna sneeze.
No, not. Thank you. Oh God. Okay.
Sad times.
It's too itchy.
Izzy, kind of like feeling strangely hesitant from what Stanley warned her about, is like, no. I've seen the Schwartzes. I know the Schwartzes. They're weird. They have their issues, but she doesn't feel like Benny is someone that's going
They have their trauma.
They have their trauma.
Yeah.
But it's like Izzy doesn't feel like there's someone to betray here. So she's like, okay, so a bit of time to try and get this information. A lot of like firewalls in the school, so I'm wondering. That is for a part, but she kind of shows them a little bit of the version for them to read if they want to read. But she kind of goes into a bit of the prince, and she's like, okay, so perchance we might need to get the two to touch, trick them into touching the same reflective surface, and maybe we can get them to swap back out. But I mean, like, there's not many other legends about how this happened, if there's any other components with it. Like, there's still so many things that we don't know. Like, and Izzy kind of is like, almost shares like the divine idea she had. And she's like, Daisy and Benny would not like this. And it's just like, so.
To go into the mirror world?
Yeah, to like divine into the mirror world. And she's just like, oh, maybe never mind. And it's just like, so
well, play that out. How would you get back from that?
And Izzy's like, okay, but I have another idea. And probably not a good idea.
No. Benny leans forward and goes, "What is your idea?"
Highly dangerous, probably not smart, but probably could get us answers.
Well, what is it?
I can divine locations and kind of see into them. So, granted, it's a different dimension, but maybe I could view it. There's a chance I could also get trapped mentally inside forever. Stanley warned me, but
Daisy and Benny look to each other, and Benny goes, "Yes," as Daisy goes, "No." And they look at each other. and they look back to you. They go, no, yes, at the same time again. And
Do they keep the same answers?
yeah, they start bickering.
Oh god.
And you hear Daisy go, that is so incredibly dangerous. Why the fuck would she think of doing that? Well, it's something that she can do that can help us out. She's not going to be stuck in there forever because we'll be able to get her out if she gets stuck in there. You might be able to. And they just start, like,
Oh, no.
getting louder and louder.
In the library.
In the library.
Oh, no. Izzy is going to cast I Wish, hopefully getting it high enough. Fuck. She can magically shut the trap of whichever one is louder.
roll for loudness?
Oh my gosh.
It's Benny.
Ben's the loudest.
And he's louder. So Izzy's just like,
You hear, we're not losing her to something stupid like that.
hoo-hoo. Okay. So now that we've let that out,
Benny's just sitting there, like, embarrassed.
this is also a library. She looks at both of them pointedly like, this is a library.
They look to each other, and Daisy looks at you and is like, dude, there's nobody here. It's second hour. Nobody really uses the library here.
And
Voices
you think that in the
carry.
back corner there isn't someone hiding somewhere. Shh. And Izzy's like, I am currently Miss Branson right now. Shh.
Benny, you see him do like a zip lips kind of hand movement, and he like looks pointedly to Daisy, and she just kind of like nudges him.
Oh my gosh. I love it. So Izzy is just like, okay, so the best thing that we can maybe do is to wrangle you somewhere and then just have them
I can do the wrangling.
trick them into touching.
Willa's not here, but Willa will do the wrangling.
Willa's staring off.
We'll do the physical wrangling.
Yes.
And Izzy's like, maybe we can either get him at his home on way, but like we just need to do it at a time probably when Renee is not around because she is on him like cheerleader practice. That's good. And Izzy's like, I don't have a better idea than that at the moment, just to see what would happen. But it seems like any plushie isn't necessarily needed for these doppelgangers to be destroyed if they've already swapped. Body snatchers, whatever you want to call them.
I feel like the cuttlefish generates the doppelganger.
Or at least the energy.
Yeah, probably the energy.
The door, something.
Willa's not here. G9 is talking her thoughts.
It's after so many years of friendship that Izzy's just like, this is probably what Willa would say.
Yeah. Izzy's having a full-blown conversation with Willa in her brain.
Willa,
Hi.
I would love for you to do a quick be vigilant check for me.
So plus mental. Okay. I don't know. None of these dice have been in my favor.
You know,
Wait, my fairy dice.
That one.
My fairy
and you have
dice.
No Chad or that one.
No, Chad dice keeps on fucking me over. Hang on, wait.
Maybe Chad will be nice today.
No, it was my fairy dice, and then it was my paw print dice that were actually nice to me this time. So you said be vigilant?
Yes. You're smart. You're smart.
7?
It's the end of band for you, and the flutes have been just torn apart. And it's gotten to the point where Mr. Strickland's like, if you guys want to make it to Timber's Point, you flutes need to get in line. You nod, and you hear some chuckling from the percussion section behind you. And as you turn, you see some of the percussion boys, and specifically Lucas, and you see that he has a cuttlefish keychain in his fingers.
Fuck.
And like he's doing little magic tricks with it, like he's like dropping it and it's like hanging from his middle finger and then pulling it back up and then it's like disappeared from his hand.
Shit.
And he catches your eye and he waves.
Okay, so he's not been possessed yet. Okay. I'm going to immediately go over there. And, God, do I want to, like, tell him, hey, word has it there's asbestos in that plush. So, we need to get rid of this. Let's try to see if we can chuck it into the rafters. We can do that, or something like that, or I can do, like, a little sleight of hand thing and, like, yoink it from him.
Well, the important thing is that you approach him and he goes, oh, hey, Willa, what's up?
Hey, magic trick. Hey, doing magic tricks with your new plushie. Can I? I have a new trick that I can show you. Pretty cool.
It's not mine, it's Sandra's, but
Oh, really?
yeah, she was kind of being weird about it, and she said that I should like babysit it when she's got like hard classes, but like it's not like a Tamagotchi or anything. I was trying to figure out if it like did anything. Do you want to give it a shot?
Sure. I'll look at it and I'm like inspecting it or whatever.
We're only at Thor Peril right now.
At this point, asbestos. Everything has asbestos.
Did I send an email perchance pertaining to that?
Like, please.
Did I?
You didn't because you needed the manufacturer's information, and that's what you're meeting with Mrs. Fields about.
But anyone can start a rumor, though.
Anybody can say it's not asbestos.
Anyone can say that VP Todd has Velcro shoes, and he has Velcro shoes.
Did I get the Ford Swims to start a rumor that it has asbestos?
Yes!
We will resolve that.
Okay, Thor Peril is plus physical, right? Yes.
It sure fucking is, my dude.
Fuck yes. +2, +2, +2. 7.
Okay. On a 7 to 9,
It's a mixie, isn't it?
It is a mixed success. So you will have either a worse outcome, a hard choice, or an extra price to pay.
I don't like any of those.
I'm gonna give you a choice.
Oh no.
You pick up the plush, and as you hold it in your hands, it stares its beady little eyes at you, and you feel that Mariana migraine trademark start to come on, and you hear her voice in your head going,
I did hope this was going to happen, my dear. I figured it would have been one of you, and it would have probably been you. So, I'm just thrilled about it.
you can either yeet it up to the ceiling immediately and call all of the attention of the band, or you're gonna touch a shiny surface. Hold on!
Why?
Because your trumpet is reflective.
G9 wants to do this just because that is just a big fucking wrench and everything, but that would be very interesting. Maybe I can find a way to like work inside the mirror.
Willa? Wait, how do you get this choice? Would Willa, in this state of weakness, would she touch the shiny surface? Would she
I'm already
notice, or
holding-
would she eat it?
I'm already holding the trumpet, or I can yeet it up and then have people all look at me weirdly. Which
I'll give you that you didn't bring your trumpet with you. Like, your trumpet's on your chair.
Oh, okay.
So you have the ability to not touch it.
It is.
I love mixed successes.
Oh god. God.
Right now, I don't.
Okay. Unbiased decision.
Yeah.
Actually, no, these are shenanigans. We're rolling the fucking dice. See? Goblin, trench coat.
There you go, 3 goblins
Yeah.
in a trench coat.
Evens?
Thank you, sister.
Evens? I chuck it. Odds? I'm going into the mirror world.
I'm so stressed. I'm so excited. Oh my god.
Evens, I chuck it.
Okay.
I chuck it.
I'm so relieved right now.
Magic trick! Huh! Oh no! That's not what I wanted to do.
Mr. Strickland looks and is like, Willa, are you horsing around back there?
No,
And Lucas is like, bro, that wasn't even mine.
don't worry, I'll take the blame.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I thought it was really cool, but I totally whiffed it.
Dude, what did you think was gonna happen? You just threw it up in the sky. What the fuck? You see, like, he, like, brings his drumstick
too
up, and he's
tall.
like, no, I'm not gonna reach that.
Tall.
And he looks at some of the shelves and is like, I mean, Sandra's gonna be pissed.
Just blame me, it's fine. I already have people that don't like me anyways.
Oh, no, it's not your fault. I'm the one who gave it to
I
you.
was the one who chucked it.
Yeah, that was dumb of you, and, like, I have a right to be mad at you, but, like, I mean, I don't really care. It was kind of a weird thing anyways. But just don't throw people's shit, dude. Who knows what the fuck's up there?
I mean, it's just a cheapo keychain from the wet goods store.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can get a new one, but I don't know. Going in there is always weird.
Oh, you know what? Actually, word on the block is, like, those plushies have asbestos in it.
Roll convince someone.
plus emotional, plus emotional, plus emotional, plus 2. Nice. 9.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that makes sense.
So, yeah, so, like, sus. So, if your loved one has ever, like, complained about asbestos, that was your free claim or whatever. Just don't go near those plushies or whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on eating
It's
it or
just-
anything.
Yeah, it's just sus. Just don't, no.
Yeah, all right. And
know.
the bell rings then.
Ooh. Wow.
Back to you, Izzy.
Wow. I, like, text Izzy, and I'm like, I touched a plushie. A thing almost happened to me. I don't know what possibly could have happened. It sounded like she was going to incept my brain, but I chucked it. It's now in the band room ceiling rafters. It belongs to Sandra. And I typed this all in code because I'm too lazy to look up the code names right now.
Izzy's just like, fuck this mermaid. And ... Izzy says, did Sandra seem like a hippo?
Lucas said that she seemed a little bit off.
Okay, so she has been hippopotamized.
She has been hippoed. She has been hippoed.
Hippopotamized.
A hippopotamatoot.
Her mind has been taken over.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, hypnotized.
Yeah.
It's a great thing.
Yeah. I'm starting a rumor that all the plushies have asbestos in it. So
Perfect. I will have the Schwartz twins try to amplify that.
bolster that, yeah.
Turning to the Schwartz twins, Izzy's like, slightly bigger issue. Can you maybe start a rumor with
Yes.
your like
They chorus.
I love you too. You guys are great. That the plushie toys have asbestos and that the bath salts smell like ass, so those probably have some weird shit in it too.
I mean,
And they
yeah.
do actually smell like ass. Like if you actually go, there's like this one scent that actually does smell like ass.
Their ass.
Izzy pulls up the picture because she takes pictures of everything like from that store, and she's just like,
yeah.
it's this one in particular that smells like ass. But like, if you want to spread it with like however you want, I just don't want anyone buying from that store until we can clear it of the nefarious mermaid.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, but it's gonna be, like, you always run the risk of Mrs. Fields catching wind, but, like, honestly, she's so out of it most days that she probably won't even notice.
Yeah.
I would just worry, and, like, Benny's like, yeah, that's the only thing, is that she might get upset if she hears that people are bad-mouthing her husband's and her store, because she makes a lot of the things herself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's kind of crunchy like that, you know?
Using that word crunchy again.
It's just like, she is a particular person. I mean, like, you have to be if Mr. Fields is your husband.
They both look at each other and nod and shudder. But Benny and Daisy fist bump and they go, yeah, we got you.
Izzy kind of looks pleased with that. And do we see Miss Fields next? Low key? No, we think Miss Lamb and Velasquez. And then Fields like, I'm the day.
When's homeroom? Because I'm very...
Homeroom is after third period.
Okay, so I think that's actually after third period. Okay, so Mrs. Lamb is next.
Yes, you have history.
Yeah.
With
You're working on your project.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh boy, that's great.
They better not have any plushies, otherwise I am yoinking that shit.
Yeah, the only thing I want to do with any other class is to assess if anyone's acting weird or if anyone
Yeah.
has a plushie.
Mhm.
That is all I want to do until we see Miss Fields. So I guess like the people of
AA Ron.
Ron, Matthew,
And maybe Mrs. Lamb.
we already know that Josh has been accepted. If I don't know, even if like Jazz or Philip has been acting weird.
Nope, you haven't
guess I would.
noticed. Actually, roll me that. I'll.
Roll what?
Be vigilant,
Be vigilant.
Both of us?
because you're investigating your classmates.
8 for you.
9.
9.
Actually. 9.
7.
Cool.
Everybody seems pretty normal, except you notice that Aaron is really on edge, more so than usual. Like he's not sleepy. He's like
Paranoid?
jazzed. Like he's
Oh.
like caffeinated.
Oh.
And you see him like taking a bunch of notes and he's like, I am so sorry you guys. I have been really slacking, so I'm gonna fix this.
It's okay.
No, I need to pull my weight in
we
this
already
class.
have most of the project done.
I
Like,
feel like you've done your part.
yeah,
You've
you
done what you
did the
needed
research,
to.
you set the notes, and we compiled everything. It's all good.
But
Like you just have to do the final read through and tweaks.
Can I assess to see if he has a keychain attached to his backpack?
You can.
Yes. Or maybe you should also do this because you're more mentally there than I am. Yeah, that's a 4. So, girl, everyone is leveling up here.
My time, please.
Oh, can I have my pencil so
My
I can
tile,
work?
Zeus. Yeah, of course.
Pencil.
Okay, phenomenal.
Clay pencil before I forget.
I'm sorry, I gotta make sure Bubby doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's snoozing.
Having a
Thank you.
snooze.
10 dice.
I'm gonna be level 16 before I know it. Wow. 10?
Probably depending on, yeah, probably.
That's a 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see any kind of keychain on him, but you do see 3 cans of Red Bull or
Okay, maybe he's just
bedroll
caffeinated.
in his backpack.
Maybe he's just
Yeah, helping you roll out of bed since 1975.
Hey.
But you see that Matthew's not at school today.
Oh.
Izzy is gonna be like, Aaron, do you know where Matthew is? Is he sick or something?
Yeah, he wasn't feeling well. So I'm gonna bring him his notes and stuff. Because that's what
Oh.
friends do.
Friends. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Izzy kind of just like, she pulls out a thermos of soup from her bag. In her lunchbox.
Backpack.
Lunch is next.
Yeah.
It's like a small one. It's just like a little chicken noodle soup that Arthur gave for her, and she has other food. But she kind of like passes him the thermos, and she's like, I don't know, kind of like if his throat's sore, but that's some chicken noodle soup. If you can take it to him
From
as well.
you or
From all of us.
or from you, because you're the one that's giving it.
I mean he's
Convincing this boy immediately. +2.
I mean, you can bring him your own soup.
God damn, it's a fucking 6 again.
he's like, oh, I'm not good at making soup. He'll know that I didn't make it or anything. I'm not good at soup.
It's the thought that counts. You can say it's from me. but-
Oh, okay. Yeah. I feel bad for sleeping through everything. I've gotta I can't do that anymore.
Can I bolster his spirits?
How
How can I want to touch his heart.
You can touch his heart.
I want to touch his heart.
Touch his heart.
Okay, I will say what I would like to say after I do this, because I feel like sometimes I have such great ideas when the dice don't agree with me.
The dice like,
That's a
It's a plus-
7.
okay.
It's a +1.
Can I
Yeah.
also help her?
Yeah.
Okay. +2. 8.
Yeah.
So it is like, you have been working all these hours, saving money, working hard, doing football. I get it, you're tired. That's okay. You've already done the work. You could take a break in this class. Like, I'm surprised you're not homesick right now. You've been doing a lot. You've been running around like crazy,
Oh, I
mentally and physically. And I'm like, it's a lot.
don't take days off for being sick. I'm not allowed to.
Dude, you're gonna burn yourself out and then you'll be down for the count for a week.
He shrugs and goes,
You gotta take care of
even if
yourself.
I feel bad, I gotta come here.
Mm.
No, you
Your
gotta take care of
education comes
yourself.
first. Well, football comes first and then education.
Well, the thing is, to stay on the football team, you have to get good grades, so technically education first.
Mm-hmm. And if your body is run ragged, you're not gonna be able to run on the field.
Yes.
So
He
whoever is
nods.
telling you that has something backwards in the terms of the physical body health.
He
He
shrugs and he's like, I mean, you're not wrong.
It's like your coach, because she's assuming that it's maybe just his coach. It's like your coach needs to be talked to. Like who is the football coach?
Oh god, the football coach has a name.
Oh, actually.
Oh, wow.
The football coach has a name, and I don't remember where I wrote it down.
It's fine.
But it's not Aaron's dad.
okay. It's not Aaron's dad.
No.
It's not Miss Velasquez.
No,
Okay.
Miss Velasquez did not coach high school boys football.
She's not the coach for everything.
She is not every coach ever.
Just imagine the stress of that. It's like at that point you can't even be a teacher. You're like, you just coach every single sport in the school. You just coach like all the female sports in the whole school or some shit. But Izzy's just like, your coach needs to reconsider about where school lies, physical health and how that can happen on the field. Because if we're not mentally or physically there, how are you going to run that ball down the field? Like, I don't know shit about football, but I know that much about football.
I mean, coach is actually pretty okay. It's
Oh, is it you, Dad?
Oh, shit.
Oh, make that noise.
This boy has daddy issues.
Izzy then takes out a small bowl of fruit.
It's always the fruit.
You need some good vitamins in you. And she pulls out just
Your
like
bag
a
is
second
really-
canister of soup.
Your bag is really big.
It's literally a bag of holding, is what it is.
This is specifically my lunch bag.
Oh, okay.
Most
Big
of the food
lunch.
is for her. Most of the food is for her too. So this is her soup and my soup. Please
Be careful, my soup is spicy.
yeah, so you should probably eat that one, Erin. It's the red one right there. That's the spicy one.
Oh, yeah. Matthew doesn't like spicy food.
Yeah, so you should have that soup. You guys get to sit together.
I guess we could if
Yes.
if you felt up for it and everything.
Well, at least if anything, you can have the soup.
Well, thanks. That's really nice. I was just gonna have a Cliff Bar for lunch.
Okay.
Did you know they have caffeine in them?
No.
Aaron? I feel like another hen right now.
No.
Aaron, who packs your lunch?
I do. And he pulls it out and he goes, "It's the white chocolate macadamia."
I take it.
I know that.
No.
You can tell that it's been at the bottom of his bag for a while because it's kind of lumpy.
No. We have the same lunch. We will find you, and we will have a potluck.
Oh well,
I have more food in this bag.
She does, and also I like to get the tater tots at lunch too, so we can get like tater tots too.
You can eat something unhealthy, that's fine.
Yeah.
But you are having some kind of protein, some kind of fruit. You're gonna drink fucking water, unlike this crazy gremlin. Izzy points to Willa. Because
Have
she
you
only
seen
likes to drink pop and sometimes juice.
They launched a spicy drink actually, and I actually kind of want to try it.
he looks really touched and he's like, "You guys don't have to do that. That's really nice."
Yes, we are doing it. You have
we
no
are.
say in this.
No choice.
No choice. You are going to sit
I mean,
with
granted, I
us.
still want to give you a choice because I feel like you should have a choice, but we're not gonna make it easy.
No. We're gonna make it very difficult for you to say no.
You should just say yes.
Say yes to the dress.
Okay.
Say yes to the potluck.
Yeah.
I'll see you at lunch then.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
The bell rings.
Do we have a cooperative relationship with Aaron now?
After we bully him into more self-care.
You bully him into taking care
The
of
reason why you're so tired is because you're not eating properly.
Exactly. Where the fuck
Magical Miss says eat food and drink water.
Please take care of yourself.
Yes.
Oh my god.
All right. So I guess next is Jim.
Which
Or
your conversation with VP Todd.
right. Okay. This will be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So am I not going to Jim then, or?
There's like a 10 minutes passing between.
Okay. Oh God.
Because it gives you kind of like a little bit of homeroom time,
Okay.
which we've never really utilized.
Yeah.
But it's one of those, there's not like specific homeroom, so you can kind of like float where you need to go. It's like just an extra like 10 minutes, like grab a snack, get going.
Okay. So I'll go talk to VP Todd. You do whatever you want to do.
think there's anything that Izzy is currently doing unless it's like trying again to do more research on
You can
this.
try to get get Jake to touch the compact.
I actually was just thinking about that in my head. I was
He can be really smooth and be like, "Hey, hold this for me," and then like shove his hand onto the mirror. Yeah, just pancake his hand onto the mirror. With you can bring Benny and Daisy to back you up. Extra muscle to force Jason.
Yeah, okay, so I would like to instigate through the Benny and the Judge chat backup request. But I need to find Jake first. Yeah. So, do I have an idea of where Jake would be after lunch? Do we have the same class after lunch? Yes, we do. We have gym.
Yeah,
We have
after
gym
homeroom
after.
you have gym, yeah.
Okay, so I would like to find him.
And I gave you the compact mirror too.
Oh, yes.
And Stanley, I'm giving you
Yeah,
Stanley.
hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stanley, we're about to attempt something.
Normally, Jake is hanging out with Josh in like some of the little tables that are outside of the gym. Because there's a couple of like just little tables that just hang out there. But you see that Josh is sitting there by himself. And you see he's like working on some homework. And he looks kind of bored and a little bummed.
Oh, poor sweetheart.
So you don't exactly know where Jake is at the moment.
Shit. I'm going to refer to the divination ability real quick. To see if perchance it is not a location, but maybe I could divine an individual.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, maybe I shouldn't just assume I know what it is. Nope, it's a remote location. Figured. Okay.
Or wherever Lene would be, he would be there.
Could I divine?
Like maybe a cool spot where the cool kids hang
Do I
out
know
or
where
whatever.
she usually is? Like, is she usually in lunch? Does she go somewhere else?
You usually don't pay attention to where Lene goes for homeroom.
Do I have Bree's phone number?
Roll me 2d6.
I mean, like, since Mercedes isn't going to fucking answer me.
Nice. Yeah, 9.
A base number.
I would like to
Where you
call Bree.
Okay.
And does she answer?
Yeah. She's like, hello?
Hey, Bree, it's Izzy. I have a request. Where are you currently with like Jake, Lene at the moment, or do you know where they are?
No, I'm just hanging out with, well, I was kind of hanging out with Mercedes, but she's not being super responsive. She's just, like, listening to music right now with her headphones on. I think Jake and Lene were heading over to go check out Lene's, like, biology pet project, you know?
Okay. Sounds good. I just had something to talk with Lene about a project, and I figured they would probably be together. That's just a weird thing.
Yeah, I came out.
When did that start?
I don't know. It was, like, super
Today?
sudden. Like, I didn't notice anything before today, but I don't know, man.
I don't know. I kind of miss Jake and Mercedes.
I mean, I think maybe things are going a little rough. Like, I thought Jake and Mercedes were gonna get together soon, but I guess Lene.
I mean,
Lene.
Lene is very happy with this.
Yeah. It would have been nice if Matthew was here today. I think he could have knocked some sense into some people, you know?
Yeah. All right. Well, I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for that. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Bye,
Hands up.
buddy. Oh, okay.
Izzy's just like, fuck. I kind of want to divine Matthew now. But she's like, no. He's probably just like,
Operation Jake.
He's just like, Operation Jake. Okay. And she would like to divine the biology classroom as it is currently.
Yep. You see that Lene is like pointing out hers and Josh's little animal that they're taking care of, and you see that Jake is like cleaning underneath his fingernails and he looks kind of bored.
Well, at least that's good.
Okay. Izzy kind of just like puts her phone to her mouth and she's like, Okay, assistance. She is going to call Josh.
Ooh.
And she needs to convince him to help her with this operation.
Well, you know where Josh is, so
Yes,
you
I
don't
know
have to call him.
Oh, okay. I was just like, I was just like thinking like time buys. I might as well just call this motherfucker.
I mean, yeah, you know where he is. Like
10 minutes on the clock. Go!
Izzy like fast walks like / sprints over to like where Josh is, and she's just gonna be like,
holy shit! What?
I need your help. I think I can get Jake back to being his normal self. I need you to not ask questions. I need you to distract the Lene and get her away from Jake. Can you do that? They're currently in the biology
Roll to
lab.
convince someone
wish
with
I was fucking
disadvantage,
here.
baby.
I wish I was fucking here.
Oh wait, that's 3 dice.
Well, disadvantage, you're gonna take the lowest.
Oh yes, of
6
course. So
plus
what do I?
emotional.
Emotional, so 7.
Nice!
So he'll do it, but you have to give him a reason. Like, you have to prove to him why. Because he looks and he's like, listen, today's already so fucking weird. Like, what do you want from me?
Okay.
Are you pranking me? Is this a whole big thing? What do you want?
Okay, I am going to give you a different. I know what's in your brain right now.
Oh yeah, I have a fucking compact mirror. I have that too.
That, or you can say, like, I can maybe get you back into Willa's good graces or something like that, because she knows that, like, they kind of, like, had a little blow up in gym. So either you can find a way to, like, convince Josh, like, hey, Willa.
Okay, so-
Or you can show Jake the compact. Or Josh the compact. That's up to you.
Izzy is just like patting like the hands on the table, and she's like, okay.
Izzy's never been sweatier before.
She has never been so nervous right now because she's like low-key doing this operation by herself while Willa is being talked to. And she's like, okay, so in exchange, I could give you information about Willa. Or
I would want that.
what do you Josh, I know that you two are having a weird little spat right now and there's some confusion about some things, and like I would like
Bad.
I would love Josh.
Isabel.
It's Isabella, but I mean, like, that's fine if you want to call me Isabel. If that would, like, help me. It's just getting Elena away from Jake. I have an idea. I don't want to say it because it's going to sound crazy, but can you help me? Pretty please. Pretty please, I will help you get something over on Willa. I will tell you the next time she tries to hot sauce you.
He closes his both hands and he starts walking with you and he goes, just so you know, it's whatever. Like, I just think this Carbondale guy's bad news, okay? And Willa shouldn't be hanging around with a shitty guy like that.
What's your opinion on him? That's like shitty. I don't know anything about him.
Because he's tall and good at swimming and he's nice and
So he has no...
he sucks.
So because you like Willa, you don't want him to talk.
I don't
Yeah.
like I don't it's not about that. It's not like that.
Okay. I will convey to Willa in no sense of term that I got this from you that maybe Caleb is not the best fit for her.
No, he's from Carbondale and
It's the only thing he has.
and he's just
So I just
he's
want to
got
make sure that I
stupid
know.
hair that girls like and it's stupid. You know, it's not everybody has to be 6'4" or whatever he is and built like Captain America. Like, I don't.
Josh, he's insecure.
You got some good shoulders on you though.
He like goes like this and he's like, let's just go and I'll tell Lene I need her for something or whatever.
Sounds good.
Guys, make it down the hallway.
Yes.
God.
Is there a back door into? Well, no, I was probably just going from the front door. It's fine. I was just like, Izzy's like, I don't need to have a secret little entrance. Okay. She is going to stay hidden for the first part of this conversation to get Lene out.
Roll me a convince someone on Josh's behalf. We'll use your
My
stats,
fingers
but-
are cold right now. They are icy.
God. I thought you were gonna get Benny and Daisy to maybe help you out.
Oh yeah, I called them to text them for backup to hide around the biolab, and if there is a verbal or visual disturbance of light, to come into the biolab, G-lab.
Yep, they're standing there. They're standing pretty cool, just like talking like to each other, and they catch your eye really quick, Izzy, and
I give them a small little double thumbs up, just like
they nod like
right there.
yeah.
Izzy's like cooperation.
Collaboration.
Yes. Okay. That's a plus what? Mental?
Convince someone is emotional. So plus one.
10.
Nice.
Nice. Yep, so Josh is like, hey, Lene, so sorry to bug you on your date, but can you come out here for a second? I have to talk to you about something for our bio project, come on. And Lene goes, oh, fine, okay, Jakey, just you wait here. And you see Jake just kind of goes, okay, and winks, and Lene just kind of like flounces, and Josh rolls his eyes.
Order for her. Is there a way for her to not see me / shadows that I can implement?
I thought you can do that. I thought you can.
I mean,
access
like, is that okay? Is that okay? Okay, just shout out so she doesn't exactly notice me, and maybe Josh doesn't really notice that I'm not exactly there, and just like slip into the room after she leaves.
Yep. As you guys like essentially pass each other in the door.
Phenomenal.
All right, girl.
Phenomenal.
Jump him. Jump his ass.
The door closes behind you, and Jake turns and goes, I knew one of you would show up.
What are you talking about? I'm just here to feed Eugene. And she's gonna like calmly just like
Eustace.
walk over to Eustace. Fuck. I love Eugene from the Try Guys. It's just a thing.
Jake goes, no, yeah, I'm sure, man. That sounds legit. You're not here to
I do not like this, Jake.
do anything else, are you?
Poor damn Jake. Izzy kind of just walks a little bit closer, trying to get like as close as possible. And Izzy kind of just goes up to Jake and she's like, Jake, I just need to talk to you about homecoming.
He has his arm leaning on one of the like plastic parts of one of the tanks,
Mm-hmm.
and you see movement in the glass of the tank, and you see that there's a reflection of Jake banging furiously on the glass.
Is he not touching the glass right now, though?
He's not touching the glass, he's touching the plastic on top. And
Fucking ram this guy.
he's like, about homecoming? What do you mean about homecoming?
I would
Maybe
like
gently
to I
touch his
wish.
hand.
I just want to I wish right now. Fuck.
Oh.
Where'd that even go?
Over there in the corner. It's in between your purse and the leg. You can re-roll that, right?
Can I reroll that? Because that would just get me 2a6. Let me see.
Unless if you physical him.
I don't want. I'm not physically that boy.
Well, just like, get his hand to just like slap his hand on the glass or something.
I'm going to take the harm,
Okay.
and I'm
girl,
going to try
careful.
this.
Yeah, where is your harm at right now? Because you've taken 6 harm today.
Yeah, I think you have.
I'm gonna feel just like rather fit. Maybe I feel like 50.
You're like I think the standard is 10 out of 10 because I have
Yeah.
11 because of my physical.
I am a 9 out of 10.
You're having a time then.
Yeah.
Okay, so that I wish doesn't work.
Fuck.
What I was trying to do. So Izzy, looking rather haggard, kind of just leans up against the thing, like to look cool, but really she's just like exceedingly getting more tired for trying to will things into existence.
Mhm.
And she's like, homecoming, yeah, I asked you out kind of as a cover, and that's what I told you, but that's really not I asked you out to go to homecoming because you see, and I'd like for her to can I try for another I wish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Girl.
Trust, please.
What the fuck?
6, so that's not happening.
Girl, I think you've leveled up at this point.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
That's 2 more. And Izzy just wants to kind of just like reach out and just like brush his jacket, just like sleeve up there. And she's just like, I kind of actually did want to take you to homecoming. And when you mentioned that other girl, I was like, okay, so maybe I don't have a chance. And I just wanted to tell you, Jake, I'm a little bit of a coward. A little bit of a coward.
Oh my god.
And
Takes your hand.
Can I try one more time for an I wish?
Yeah.
Pretty please. That is a success. I
Fuck
would like
yes.
to move a 5-pound object, that plastic bit, and whip it right up into his hand so we can touch it.
Fuck yes! Fuck yes!
Pretty please.
Fuck yes!
I need you, my
No.
darling dear, to roll me a thwart peril right now, which is plus physical.
It is not. Because I have
It is
a thing
plus
that's
mystical.
plus mystical for me.
Fucking let's go!
Pretty
Let's fucking
please.
go!
I'm gonna take the ouchie dice because
I feel like we need a box of doom. We need a box
I
of
wish we had a
doom.
box of doom.
You
Heavens opened.
You get him to touch the glass, and he like reaches out to grab you as he starts to sink into it, and you dodge out of the way just in time. And you see him start to sink back in, and another hand starts coming out. And you see it kind of like fumbling and trying to grab at stuff, and you hear the sound of a voice go, "Oh my god!
Get him out!
Ugh. And you see Jake is like trying to crawl out on his
Do I
own.
think this is actually Jake?
You think it is one of them. You don't know.
Well, it sounds like he's having a hard time. Just
Oh god. Fuck. Can I cause the lights to flicker? Yeah. I cause the lights to flicker.
Benny and Daisy are in immediately.
I'm just gonna grab onto Jake now. I just couldn't do it without someone to witness this. I'm gonna grab onto Jake, I'm gonna try and pull him out.
Yep. Roll me plus physical with
Plus-
advantage.
fuck yes.
Advantage?
Yeah, because I'm
Because
pretty
you
sure they're gonna help
You feel a strong set of arms around your waist, and Daisy is helping you.
Girl power, let's go!
It's 4? That's 4. It's a 4. That's a 4. Benny, come on!
Can I get a fourth die for Benny?
Another die. Get another die.
Dice are now in the corner, never to be rolled ever again.
All of the goblins are in the fucking corner. All of the goblins are in the fucking corner.
Plus 3.
Can I add that to a roll of flesh?
You are pulling, and you guys are working really hard, but you see that there's something pulling Jake, and it's the marionette.
No.
And Jake is like, I really am not comfortable with this, man. This is a really rough time, and I'd like to wake up right now. I promise I'll never lucid dream again.
Acid spit? Acid spit at fucking other thing that's still half in, half out. I don't know. Anything to just distract so we can pull Jake out.
Oh my god. Yeah, cover the reflection.
7?
Cover the reflection.
You acid spit, and you see that
It's fucking plastic.
the aquarium kind of like you. Did you guys ever play Super Mario 64?
Yes.
So like when you go into the paintings and it's
It, like, ripples?
wibbles, yeah,
Yeah, it
it
ripples.
does the same thing there, and you see that the marionette kind of like shrivels back, and you yank Jake out, and you guys fall into a pile, and Jake just kind of like hugs around like
Izzy is crying and hugging Jake.
as you
like that. God.
Benny's silent because you see that the marionette is really up close. Like you see pretty much like from shoulders up of the marionette.
Out?
No, he's just still in the glass, but you see him painting, and he's writing you a message, and it just says, "Why? Question mark. That hurt. I thought we were friends. ...
Not when you're kidnapping our friend.
Izzy's like, give me something to write. No, Izzy just summons her bugs. Izzy summons her bugs, writing backwards. Writing backwards. She's like hiding Jake's like face from all of this. She bugs backwards. Bugs wrist backwards. She is literally like, no. She's like, what is friendship to you?
The marionette sits and waits and writes, working towards a common goal.
Izzy kind of like swipes her bugs and makes them like rearrange, and it's like, friendship is not kidnapping.
Who said anything of kidnapping?
Friendship is not doppelganging, stealing, whatever the fuck you call this. There's a lot of bugs out right now. This is a very strange. It's a very strange thing to look
It is
at.
over the 160 character limit. The marionette kind of sits and writes one more message before turning away and disappearing. And it writes, "We should come to an agreement. Find common ground. You'll agree."
When and where?
It turns back around and kind of contemplates and writes, "Where would work for you? I can go anywhere."
Izzy would like to pick a very secluded area where there are no people.
Mhm.
So, What's a good area? Like, I can only think of the abandoned sassafras farm off the highway, or that little cave that Becky took them to.
Or Pisces Point, because during winter, no one's there during the winter.
Mm-mm.
Sure, we're gonna go Pisces Point. Pisces Point
tonight.
Tonight? Well, I have to see if like what VP Todd has in store for me or whatever. I don't know.
It's like part of me just wants to wait until the end of the week so we can get some more information, maybe stop some other things, but doing this now is probably the best. So Izzy's like, tonight, 9 p.m.
So stressed out right now.
He writes, I've stopped shaking, but like,
He writes,
So stressed out.
perfect. Please bring a reflective surface.
I mean, your car is a reflective surface.
Izzy just nods.
He bows and then stands up, does a little wave, and turns.
Meanwhile, Willa has no idea the stress that has happened in the bio.
As much as I want to end the session there, I do want to give you the VP Todd side quest.
Kumiko is just at home watching Barbie.
Yeah, Kumiko's like, I'm having
I should have fucking sent Kumiko with Willa. I should have.
Next time, we have to bring all of our familiars. Stanley and Kumiko.
Yes, who you probably need to keep Kumiko with you at all times.
Yeah.
It's a great stream of communication.
Yeah.
You approach VP Todd's office, and he automatically opens the door for you and is like, Willa O'Bryant, please, sit down. Sit down.
Okay.
And you see him, and he, like, sits in his chair, like, all casual, like, and he's like,
Trying to make himself relatable.
yeah, oh, exactly.
Okay.
He goes,
Do I peep the Velcro on the bottom of
oh,
the shoe?
hell fucking yeah, dude.
So, the Velcro. That was a rumor, but that's actually real. Why do you wear Velcro?
Keep me grounded. You know?
How do you
Have
say
you ever done grounding, Willa? You know when you just put your bare feet on the ground and you just feel the electric currents from the sea and the sky and everything?
But
It has healing properties.
how does your Velcro hook up to the tile? Because I thought that would be like for extra stabilization and so you won't slip. So why are you wearing Velcro on tile?
Well, he points to his office and he goes, my office is carpeted.
Touche.
Willa, I brought you in here. You're not a bad kid.
Okay, so then why am I in here?
No, this isn't a punishment. This isn't a punishment. You know, most kids would have taken the easy way out and just been like, oh, I don't want to talk to VP Todd. I don't want to have a conversation during my precious homeroom period where I could be playing, you know, Zoom Zooms and Wham Whams Bakugan. No. But you decided to have a heart-to-heart with an authority figure in your life. Willa, we are reinstating hall monitors at our school. I would like to offer you head hall monitor. You would not have a ton of authority, but you would have the capability to mark your fellow classmates tardy. Win good reason. You'd also get a cool vest, like so.
Can I stay with that?
He like reaches over and pats your hand and goes, when you earn it.
So I can get a siphon hat. What? I mean, freaking sold! Sold!
Oh, I thought that was gonna be a harder sell! Great, I'll bring you all the training materials tomorrow, but we'll be seeing a lot more of each other. I hope you can recruit some of your fellow classmates into it. I do want a representative from every class, so you're covering juniors, but I need a senior and a sophomore and a freshman. So if you could grab me one of them, that'd be great, Willa.
Okay, why are we reinstalling hall monitors?
Well, there's been some wacky, wild stuff. You remember at the beginning of the year when all the teachers started to, you know, fall asleep and everything because of the water? I want to have a special ops task force on the ground, ready to alert me to any sort of strange happenings around school. But I want it to be under the guise of hall monitorship, because Nobody'll fund a special ops task force, but they sure will fund a hall monitor. So essentially, you'll be monitoring the halls, but for the weird and unusual.
Okay.
And you'll alert this all to me in a daily report you'll write up at the end of the day, at least a page of all the happenings that go on in the halls.
So then, what about class then?
Oh, you'll go to class, yes, but,
So when am I doing hall monitor stuff? Because,
in your passing periods.
okay, I thought, oh, okay.
You have given up your social life in the line of duty.
I mean, I can still be social, but
You have to have full focus, Willa. Can you do that?
I mean, I'm a pretty good multitasker.
He nods and he goes,
I take off. I'm pretty sure he has multiple shades.
oh, 100%.
I take the shades off of his desk. I put it on my eyes, and I'm like,
He's very impressed and goes, oh.
I got this.
He nods and goes,
And I put him back on the desk.
I knew I made the right choice here.
But I really want a siren hat though.
You'll learn.
It's also a good way to get other kids to join this hall monitor group. The siren hats, it's a good look for you. And I feel
A
like
single manly tear falls down his face.
and I feel like everyone would really appreciate it if they all also had maybe mini matching siren hats. Because we know you're the head honcho. And so we can have the smaller
Roll
one.
convince someone.
This is
Plus
just
two, plus
G9 really wanting the siren hat.
Fuck 10. 10. It's the only not important roll. I got fucking 10. Give me the siren hat.
You see him turn and he types into Google, mini siren hats for kids. He goes, Willa, you may go, but we'll be in touch. You have gained a cooperative relationship with VP Todd, but you have also gained an incredible responsibility.
Give me the pencil, please.
This cooperative relationship is only maintained if you complete your hall monitor duties.
Shit. Okay.
And that's where we're ending today, after some plot-heavy drama and then a hall monitor side quest.
I was going to freak out if all three of you guys got sucked in and I was watching.
Here I am. The thing is that Coco would be able to see. She's just at fucking home.
I would have to find.
You'd have to fucking go into my room.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be a problem, but I would be by myself.
Holy shit. Holy shit to all of that. Holy shit to all of that. What the actual fuck?
The most dramatic episode of Magical Miss, and it's only going to get worse.
Yeah, Izzy nearly died. We got Jake back. Lene was acting way too out of her league, and Willa is now a hall monitor.
The hall monitor is just standing
Oh
there.
my god.
Menacingly.